the guardian of your wealth, living within the remainder. In our last conversation, we laid the only foundation that matters. We made the commitment to pay ourselves first. We decided that we are the most important creditor in our financial lives and that the first dollar from every 10 we earn belongs to our future. But this decision creates an immediate and beautiful challenge. It forces us to confront the second rule, which is the natural guardian of the first. If the first rule is about building your fortress, the second is about defending its walls. I call this rule, live within the remainder. What does this mean? It's simple in concept, but a test of discipline and practice. It means that your entire life, your rent, your groceries, your car payment, your little pleasures, must now fit comfortably inside the $9 you have left after you have paid your future self. Most people do the opposite. They spend their $10 and then wonder why there's nothing left to save. They are like a farmer who eats his seed corn because he's hungry today, with no thought for the famine that will surely follow tomorrow. Our method reverses this. We set aside the seed corn first, and then we learn to make a fulfilling meal from what remains. Now, let's be very clear. This is not about living a life of miserable deprivation. That is not sustainable, and it is not the point. The goal is not to be the richest person in the graveyard. The goal is to build wealth while still living a life you enjoy. This rule is about creating that balance through conscious awareness, not through harsh austerity. The magic of this process is that it forces you to become the master of your money. When you know you only have $9 to work with, you suddenly start to look at every expense with new eyes. You begin to ask the most powerful question you can ever ask about your money. Is this purchase more important than my financial freedom? You will be astonished at what this question reveals. That recurring monthly subscription for a service you barely use. Is it more important than your freedom? Probably not. The expensive brand name item when a nearly identical generic is available. Is the logo truly worth the price of a brick in your fortress? The habit of eating out for lunch every single day, simply out of routine. Could you do it 3 times a week and pocket the difference? This isn't about cutting out everything you love. It's about making conscious trade-offs. It's about discovering what you truly value. You might discover that you value financial security more than a closet full of rarely worn clothes. You might find that the peace of mind from a growing investment account provides more lasting satisfaction than the temporary thrill of an impulsive purchase. This process is where you build your financial intelligence. It's where you learn the difference between an asset, something that puts money in your pocket, and a liability, something that takes money out. Your car is a liability. Your home, as a place to live, is a liability. That piece of a wonderful business you own through a stock is an asset. This rule forces you to minimize the liabilities that don't bring you real joy and to direct every saved dollar toward acquiring more assets. Think of it this way. Every dollar you don't spend on something unimportant is a dollar that gets added to your army. It's a soldier you have recruited and sent to the front lines to fight for your future. A $5 coffee isn't just a $5 coffee. It is a $5 soldier you have just dismissed from service. A $20 book on investing, however, isn't an expense. It is equipment and training for your entire army. This is how you build a margin of safety into your life. Life will inevitably throw unexpected expenses at you. A car repair, a medical bill, a leaky roof. The person who lives paycheck to paycheck is thrown into a crisis by these events. They often have to go into debt, paying interest to someone else, which only deepens the hole. But you, by living comfortably within the $9, have already created a buffer. You have the flexibility to handle a storm without abandoning your long-term plan. Ultimately, this second rule is about earning your freedom. Every dollar you save from an unnecessary expense is a vote for your future independence. It is a declaration that you will not be a slave to your paycheck, to your bills, or to your impulses. You are making a series of small daily decisions that, added together, amount to a colossal statement of self-control and purpose. So embrace this challenge. See it not as a restriction, but as the ultimate form of empowerment. The first rule, pay yourself first, gives you the capital to build with. This second rule, live within the remainder, ensures that the foundation is strong, the walls are high, and your fortress of financial independence is being built to last a lifetime. Master this, and you are ready for the next, most exciting step, putting that hard saved capital to work.